Welcome to the Kitchen Army, the episode number 4. Morning, Sakorn.
Morning to you, Nick.
How are you doing? Good to
I'm
see
good,
you.
man. Happy to be here.
So, Pufferfish is up and running.
Yeah.
This is the first restaurant you've opened for yourself.
Yes.
How does it feel to have made such an amazing, massive step towards reaching your goal of becoming top Asian chef, my friend?
Well, it's super exciting. Me and my sous chef, we come up with a menu that is totally different from what we in London understand about Pan Asian. We bring Pan Asian to the next level. That's what we want to do. Collaboration with Mahiki, we launched last month. Pre-launch is on the 2nd of November. So actually 1 month ago,
Okay.
Pufferfish went alive.
Yes. Your
until-
baby.
Yeah. Until now, amazing review, top quality food, also quality meat from you, of course.
Thank you.
You've been like 25% part of our menu throughout
Yes.
throughout Pufferfish experience for the past 1 month, and I hope continually work together to reach that certain standard we want.
You mentioned you want to take Pan Asian cuisine to the new level, which is super exciting, and it feels great for me to be part of it. What do you mean by this? What's your food philosophy, and what is so unique about Mr. Chef Sakorn?
What we try to do here, we kind of try to implement Michelin style into Pan Asian.
Baby. I love that.
What Michelin style does for me, I've been eating a lot. I spend a lot of money on Michelin style food. Wow.
Going out to try, to
Yeah.
experience.
For my experience, they know how to play around with the product.
Yeah.
So we use that as a key point, and to inspire by Michelin, to create the food that look like Michelin, and more refined. At this moment, we just approach into a fine dining style.
Okay.
But for the future reference, we're gonna push our limit to the standard of courses. So when you look at our menu at the moment, it's 8 to 9 courses. It's
Right.
all individually dissect by raw, starter, hot,
Maki
special,
meat.
salad, dumpling, those kind of things. We want to give London customer 100% a flavor of Southeast Asia and Pacific.
I understand. So you want to create a journey, sort of
It is
Asian cuisine
journey based on my journey throughout Southeast Asia and Pacific.
Amazing.
I think we've done very well. Very, very well. I'm
We're
very
going
happy.
to try this in the evening today.
Yeah, 7:30.
We've got the dinner booked, so
Yep.
super excited about it. So obviously you are from Thailand originally.
Yep.
What elements of Thai cuisine have you applied in Pufferfish menus?
We done the papaya salad, original Thai papaya salad. We reduced the spice by 80%.
You reduced it,
Yeah.
making it milder.
Yeah. For me, the flavor is there, but you don't have that kick of the Thai experience.
So it's
That's
more
a bit.
accessible.
It's a bit annoying, but you know, if
You
we
would-
make that 100% original, I don't think a lot of people can eat it.
Yes, the spicy in
yeah.
Thailand means different
Yeah.
spicy to London.
Then we also implement the South Thai cuisine of marinade. Basically, the marinade is the style of the marinade is from south of Thailand. We use that marinade for our chicken.
Okay.
So on the menu is a Polynesian marinade chicken. So what is Polynesian about it is the look. The
appearance
visualize it look like a seabed. When you look from like a bird's eye view down, it look like a bed of sea with a chicken on it. But of course,
I want
it
that
look
chicken,
weird.
man. I want
It look
that
weird,
chicken.
But, it look weird, but in a term, yeah, you will be surprised how it look.
Well, hopefully we can try a lot of beautiful things today.
Furthermore, it's not much implement of Thai because we need to go through the journey from from Japan down all the way down
Yes.
south to New Zealand, basically.
People expect a little bit of
Yeah.
Japan, so yes, your
So
sushi.
we got probably about 30% of Japan, 10% of Korea, 10% of Chinese, then 10% of Vietnamese. Then we go to Malaysian, Indonesian, and down to New Zealand. We use New Zealand lamb chop,
Which is
yep.
considered to be one of the best.
It's very soft. We use also the other side of the Pacific. We use sweet purple potato from Peru.
Right.
So the Peruvian, they are very famous for 2,000 different kind of
Potatoes.
So we use the sweet purple potato from them, and we implement to our octopus dish.
Right,
Yeah.
your new dish for,
Yeah.
for this summer menu.
Oh no,
right?
no,
You
it's currently
already-
doing it.
Okay.
We're gonna change a certain thing, and we're gonna up the level or the presentation for the new menu on next year to come.
Looking forward to it. Your story, can you tell us about what inspired you to become a chef and how did you get to where you are right now?
I studied business.
You started business, that was your first take on being a chef.
I first when I started in Holland, I grew up in Holland. I started administration,
Okay.
and then I did some retail job, retail and management. But what inspired me to become a chef is that we have a rota to make us food at home. So there's 5 of us. There's my dad, my mom, my big brother, and my big sister, and we compete against each other with a certain amount of money that we've been giving by
A budget, daily budget, okay.
Yeah. So we started to cook for 10 years long. We cook on that budget, and it need to be 3-course meal for 10 years
Amazing.
long, and you never able to do the same dish ever again.
What a great way to...
And this was for us a start. When I was 4 years old, I know how to cook rice, wash rice, do egg fried rice, and do a wok.
Okay.
So cooking was in my blood, implemented in my blood already. It will become my habit. And when I finished my study, I went around Europe as all the Dutch people does when they finish their school. They go traveling, half year, 1 year. Some people go to South America, some people go to Australia, some people just go around.
Right.
So I went around. I went to Prague, I went to Paris, I went to Barcelona, I went back to Holland. I did some job on the beach, like a pavilion. Selling basically deep fried stuff, burgers, gojet, frikandel, French fry in a bag.
Beautiful.
And then in the dinner time, I work in a club. So hospitality was always my thing. So it's the best way I do things, and then I love to do it. My brother called me, he opened Buddha bar. My brother called me, you want to become a sushi chef? I say, yes. You get a job when you come. Okay, tomorrow. So I opened a Buddha bar a week later than my brother and Jordan Clare was there. I joined Prasit Kamtong he was one of the great sushi chefs that work in Nobu. One of my best teacher in terms of fish cutting, sushi, rice cooking, very strict. I learned a lot from him. That's my journey start in 2008 in London as a chef.
Buddha bar.
In Buddha bar. And then from on, Prasit told me, like, if you want to make a name for yourself, go Pan Asian.
It's a great cuisine, very open.
And I did research, I read a book about it, I talked to my brother, and after Buddha bar doesn't went well, so after 9 months, they cut down my hour. I called my brother, I want to learn maybe Indian, Thai or Malaysian. He said, come up north. So went up north to Leeds.
Okay.
Spent about a year in Leeds, 2 years in Leeds, working my ass off in Thai restaurant.
Okay.
From scratch, from the bottom hard up to away to sous chef level.
The best way.
Yeah. Then I work in Indian restaurant, called Spice Bar. Just learn how the Indian cuisine was created. Went to become a head chef in St Andrew, the restaurant called Nam Chim.
Okay.
Back then in the day, it was Golden Best Thai Restaurant Award. Went there for 6 months. Then went back working in Chao Phraya company as a sous chef, opening Birmingham. Left them after 1 month because it doesn't go well. Joined Thai Age company again, but being in Birmingham. Learned Malaysian cuisine from one of the sister company.
Mm-hmm.
Then came back to Leeds again, running the kitchen when the absent of the head chef. He went on holiday. Went to Vietnam. A year and a half.
What a journey.
Got married. Become a GM in Vietnam, running 3 restaurants. Learned a lot about Vietnamese food.
Were you cooking at the same time? Being a GM?
I wasn't cooking. I was more guiding of the presentation of European style rather than a traditional presentation.
Was it a tourist-focused place? Or?
It was tourist focused.
Okay.
Being a person that able to speak 7 languages. As a GM, we do a lot of with the ambassador.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of people have event. We start to do event. I start to do canapé kind of thing going on.
Okay.
Big venue. The whole venue is rent out. That has never been done before. So I implement that in Vietnam.
Okay.
We done weddings in the venue. So that's my experience of event coming through. I learn a lot. I study a lot. My management skills was very poor back then, but I read a lot of books.
You learn as you go along.
Yeah, and then in 2013 we came back to London. Start as chef de party with Andy Lassette in Circus.
Right. Okay.
Stayed with him for 3 months.
Okay.
It doesn't work out for me. Joined Paul Greening in Aqua Kyoto in 2013 in August.
Okay.
September-ish. And then stayed with Paul Greening for almost 3 years. Then got a restaurant offer me a development chef position.
For the Asian side of
For the Asian side.
Yeah.
That's what always I want. My dream is always want to be the best recognized Pan-Asian or Asian chef in the world. That's my dream, that's my goal.
I love that. You told me that when we met first, I memorized that.
And I always try to follow that and do my best, whatever gonna make my life easy to reach that goal. And after left Paul Greening, I started to do development job for Ricky Restaurant. Come up with a lot of things, learn new things that I haven't done before or didn't have time to do so.
Sure.
Start to buy a lot of equipment for home. Try at home because development chef is not only at work, but always at home.
That's the life, basically.
And I create, for the 8-month time, I create apparently almost 1,000 recipes. Just by dreaming about it, visualize it, write it down. And I only managed to make 200 of that idea.
That's a lot anyway.
Yeah.
Can we have the access to your 1,000 menus?
Yes, you can have.
Amazing.
You can have. It's just written by words, what is in there. And some of them will have a picture, a drawing, how it visualized look like. So when I look back,
you can bring the memories back.
Then went from Ricky Restaurant to XU, Taiwanese.
Which is a new opening.
Yeah, new opening Taiwanese restaurant in Chinatown, 30 Rupert Street. Did the development menu for them with cooperation with Eric Bustista, development chef for Bao. Together we came with a very surprising menu with the help and understand of the palate of the 3 owners. We launched it after 4 months. I give my notice because Mahiki contacted me that they want a Pan-Asian head chef. launching pufferfish, my menu, my food, my team, my standard.
There you go.
Bang! The right time. I say yes. I went for a tasting. I basically I keep canceling on them for a month long because I wasn't ready to leave. I didn't have time to do a tasting for them
because you just opened shoe and
yeah,
you're pretty busy
and only day that I have was Sunday, and then that Sunday was like my day of doing my own thing, sleep, playing game, those kind of thing, hang out with the boys, and to give that away just to do a tasting and pay for my own money to do a tasting that I'm not sure if I want that. Then I went along with it, you know, I should say, what I have to lose. So when it came late because there was no supply, I cannot get a certain thing, so went to Japan Center, bought something, already had the menu planned out in my head what I want to do. Went there 2 hours late, smashed the tasting, 6 courses tasting in less than an hour.
Nicely done.
Overslept because I was prepping for the tasting. What I learned from pork weaning is always being prepared for the worst and do a tasting that you want to do and feel comfortable with doing it and visualize everything. So for me, I learned a lot from pork weaning, the third thing.
He's a great chef. Yeah.
And I bring that with me. I have my sauce in squeeze bottle. I mean, everything was ready, fucking packed, because I have all my equipment at home. I have water bath. I bought like a big suitcase and a big bag of my stuff, bring it to there, put everything together, give them a tasting, and I was hyped.
Straight away, they fell in love.
Yeah, they say I was the 14 or 15 contendant to come for a tasting. I have my own plate, my own ingredient, my own water bar, my own setup. I don't need that kitchen. I just need my blowtorch, my water bath, and an oven. That's all I need. And I smash it, and they love it. And
then here you are.
And here we are.
Yeah. Beautiful. I really look forward to trying Sakorn's magic tonight. Now, when I was doing the tasting with you, that was one of the best experiences I had. So that was the last tasting before accepting the menu.
Yeah.
I've noticed how committed and loyal your team is.
It is.
So the question, what do you as a head chef do to hold the team together?
Basically, I go with a term of 2 terms. They are here for themselves, not for me. And leading by example. If they want to take a piece of my cake, they need to earn it. And for me, they look up to me and they say, I want to be like you. I want to be even, my sous chef say, I want to be even better than you.
And that's how you grow, man.
And that is what they drive them, because everything that I touch, it become a gold mine. Not in terms of...
You make me hungry, man.
Not in terms of too much confidence to myself, but come from a Thai background that spent 10 years long doing star food for your family that is never able to do the same dish again, you create a worldwide knowledge of understanding a lot of products. So in our kitchen, we not only use Asian product, we use Italian product, Spanish product, French product, South American product. We even use Polish product. We use spices from around the world to give you that my experience of my Asian food. That's why I'm saying we bring the Asian food to the next level. Asian food doesn't stop just in Asia. Like French cuisine doesn't stop in French only. They use snail from Vietnam.
Ingredients from all over the world.
They use frog leg from Vietnam. And then what Vietnam have? Baguette from France. You know, it exchange. Back in the day, people exchange things. And when coming to Pan-Asian, what we are is Pan-Asian Pacific. The whole Pacific Rim, from Southeast Asian down to the Polynesian, from Antarctica down to South America. That is my playground. And I take also from Europe, because we are in Europe. Use local produce is what Europeans do. So I basically have that access. With Pan Asian, I have the access to the whole world.
So much freedom.
So much
Especially
freedom.
that in London you can get ingredients from anywhere just the following day.
And
Amazing.
what keep my team together? I think the drive, the passion that we had. I have two amazing sous chefs that been working alongside with me with the menu development, the tasting. Because bear in mind, they never done this.
They never developed the menus.
Throughout this whole time, there's one my sous chef have been with me for almost 3 years, thick and thin, almost like every day, with me. For him to find out what my palate understand, because I eat with 5 flavors. Normal people eat with 2. I can explain the depth, where it hits your tongue, where it should taste, what you should smell, what's the aroma, what is visual. It needs to be there before you create something. And it's
you need to be able to visualize the effect of a certain ingredient on the.
And then for him to be able to get like that, what I want from him, that was magic. What you saw on that day, was magic.
Yeah, I think which of your sous chefs you're talking about?
It was Costa.
Costa has been as your shadow when we did the tasting.
Yeah,
he just literally knew exactly what you'll need.
Yeah,
at certain time.
he been my right hand, my left hand, my everything back when we were doing the tasting and development, because I need to find a guy that understand me, what I want, what flavor I want. If I want sour, I want sour. I want sweet, I want sweet. But for him to say to him, I want hit the salty first, then come back with sweet, then aroma. You need to taste this, you need that. It's a lot of information that one person can take. But for the person that is very passionate,
it will come naturally.
Take it all, and it is like I don't know how we pull it out and get this standard what Pavlovit's giving customer every day, but what we had in Mahiki, and together me and Costa developed that menu was a combining of understand, because what you understand in Konstantinos Dunis is Greek.
Yes,
is Greek. Is not Asian at all. To implement Asian flavor and style and aroma and the look, transferred to a Greek guy that always feta and always lamb and oregano, is to transfer that transaction, and he absorbed it so well and understand, because Costa always worked in the Japanese cuisine.
Right.
And when he worked with me in Aqua Kyoto with Paul Queening, we didn't get along for the first 6 months.
You too.
Yeah. Not getting along. I'm bossy. I require certain standard, and I put myself out there that listen to me. This is how I want it. If you don't, fuck off. Sorry, my language, but this is how chef life is. If you need
know
to
who you are, exactly.
You need to be able to follow. If that person can follow me with the closed eyes and trust me that much, welcome to my team. That means if I turn my back around, the standard will be the same.
Yes.
Because there's a lot of respect, trust, and passion going on.
It will work both ways in this case.
Yeah.
Now, not everyone wants responsibility. There are chefs who always want to be sous chefs. Others will always want to be somewhere in the middle. What motivates you to be a head chef, and what keeps you going towards your goal?
I think our reviewers that give us kind of basically pat on our shoulder.
Yeah.
The owners every day when the owners come, they come into the kitchen and say hi to us. Give appreciation to the boy and the girls. They've been amazing to us throughout the first month of our launch.
Okay.
What motivates them is our team spirit. Yeah. Every 5 o'clock we have a briefing. 4 o'clock everybody eats together. And then it is one team, one dream.
Great.
Every each of the chef is being handpicked based on what they want. I do not put the salary down. They put the salary down, how much they're going to earn, how much they want to earn. I give them how much they want to earn. And from that point of view, that is minimum 100% that you should give me. I do not put a label on them. They're here for themselves, not for me.
They chose.
Yeah.
And were you actually able to?
Money is not an issue. You know,
Great.
for me, everybody have a price. Everybody have a price. If you put your price on there and you feel like you doesn't earn or you don't earn that much that money that you put down, it's your problem.
Yeah.
If you give me like, oh, I worth £5, and then 6 months later you say I worth £8 now, that's a totally different story. But you say you were worth £5 from day one that you work with me, that's 100%, and I give you that money that you asked for.
And that's your choice.
Yeah, that's your choice.
Okay.
After 6 months, you want pay rise, we can talk about it. Everything is discussable.
Of course.
But until that time, at least 100%. If you drop down to 90%, we have a chat. I'll wake you up, because that is not agreement.
Of course.
I have my own price. You know, when I have a chat with people about my contract, how much I want to get paid, that's the money that I want. If you give me that one, I'm happy to work. That's why you should never go down on your price. Everybody have their price. Everybody have their worth.
You need to be satisfied.
If you agree with 50,000, and then 2 months later you say, oh, I'm worth 60,000, and you feel bad because you should ask for 60,000. Oh well,
that's your thing to do.
That's why you should ask for the price that you are happy with, and then understand what that price will have effect on your responsibility.
Sure.
And you agree with that, then we can work together.
That's it.
Yeah, it's passionate, it's respect,
hard work,
and it will fruit.
Yeah.
It will literally come true, whatever you want to do.
Sure.
Because I believe that everybody here can get whatever they want in their life,
as long as they put in the work.
So long it comes from yourself. You know, always be the first person that put the step on. You know, you want to buy something, go buy it. Stand there and sit down there, and nothing gonna come to yourself. You know.
You have to make it.
You want to go to Thailand? Go. Don't stand there. Say I want to go to Thailand. Book a ticket and go. You live once. For God's sake, you live once, guys. Seriously. You want to do something? Don't wait before you're 60, 70 years old and you can't walk properly. Do it. Book a 1 week, 2 week holiday and go and do it, because life is short. Before you know,
I think we're gonna have to go to Thailand just now, because my missus is watching that. All right, then.
Just do it, you know, because I hear a lot of people complain. Yeah, I don't have time to do that. I don't have to time.
Find the time.
Find the time. Just book.
Find the money. Earn the money. Work overtime. Do whatever it takes to get your whatever you dream of.
My dream is go around the world, and I will go around the world.
You will.
And I will.
You will. Yeah. You will.
If I have to quit my job and do it, I will do it. Because there's always the next job.
That's it. Now, in terms of chefs shortages in UK at the moment, first of all, in your opinion, what are the reasons for it? Secondly, if you had all resources at hand, what would you do to change the situation?
I do think the chef at this moment, they put the price for themselves way too much for what they're capable of doing. I think how you see yourself as a chef is number one. How other people see you as a chef is not even.
How people who have experienced see your experience as opposed to the way you see it.
Some people are like, I'm the best chef in this and this and this.
Come and show me.
You know, come and show me. For me, we always think a chef as a Thermomix. A Thermomix is a device where it blend, it cook, and it heat. And it produce food. A Thermomix and a rationale. If you have, I know it's a lot of bullshit and people are saying, what the fuck he's talking about? But a rationale is a new trend thing that you can steam.
Yeah.
You can grill. You can roast. Combined with the Russian, with the Thermomix, you can blitz, make a puree. You can cook, heat up the sauce, and make amazing tomato sauce, amazing miso, all this kind of thing. And you combine that together. If you have that chef in your kitchen that able to run in every section,
Yes.
multitasking, have the passion to be better than yesterday, that you call a chef. And you can see his eye is burning with like, give it to me, give me information, I want.
I wanna learn.
And they always like, they never stand still and look down.
Waiting for things to come.
That's why I'm saying, in chef shortage, because people are like, they call themselves, they work in a pub, they make French fry, I'm a chef. They make a salad, I'm a chef. A chef is a person who cook a meal. A professional chef is a person that take from raw product, create something new, tell a story about it, deliver to the customer with a smile on their face. The customer need to eat that product, being happy with the information that they get, being happy, and walk out of the restaurant and being smiling with like that. That is priceless. That's for me. I did my job properly as a chef. For a term of chef shortage, I think people just think they can do everything and they don't need anything. Like by that mean is that what I mean is everybody can be a chef nowadays.
Yes, anybody can come and work at the kitchen, but not everyone can be a chef.
So being a chef is hard work, a lot of hours, a lot of information. Basically, you work in a product that you make and able to kill people that you're not aware of. The danger zone and the hazard in the kitchen is one of the top 10 dangerous job in the world. Being a chef.
Sharp knives, hot oil, hot pan.
Yeah, you work in a hot oil, 180, 190 degree. You work in a charcoal oven with reach up to 400, 500 degree. You work with knife. You work with chemicals. On and on. And we produce amazing food for customer every day. And wrong mistake. You got burned. I got burned here. I got burned everywhere.
That's on a daily basis.
My head is covered with tattoo to cover my scars. But that's, not everybody can be a chef, but not everybody wants to become a chef. But if you want and you
and that's one of the reasons I think that people want to come and work as a chef without actually feeling this.
Yeah. So if you want to become a chef, dig deep in your heart and suck it up for at least 5 to 6 years. Like probably suck it up, like absorb like a sponge. Shut the fuck up, listen, and have a notepad ready, because
go and learn, basically.
Go and learn.
Yes.
And then after that, you can explore yourself, going this way, going that way. But the thing now is, chef is like, stay 1 month there, go 1 month there, become a traveler, because they don't have the discipline to be a chef. For me, I work in a head chef with head chef, and the head chef voice is number 1. It's the rule.
He said yes.
If you say, I do. I never question it. I do it fast as possible. If I don't understand, I ask him again. And nowadays, you don't have this kind of thing. That's why people get fired and run around, jumping from place to place, because they don't dig deep in themselves what they want. They only go after the figures. Oh, I earn better, so I go there. I earn better, then I go there. Without looking to themselves in the mirror, saying, how much do I work? What can I do? What I want?
And what do I want at the end? Yes.
Because I always say to my team, how you see yourself in 5 years? What do you want? And some people will say,
it's a great question, because in a way you dig into them without their
I basically set myself at the age of 40 years old, I will not be cooking.
You don't want to be cooking anymore.
No.
Developing menus, I imagine.
Ideas, come with idea. I will tell people how to cook. I'm not gonna fucking, sorry, my words.
It's great, I love that word.
I'm not gonna get my knife out, do this, do that, to show them how to cook, because they should know how to use knife. We have one mandolin, the grater.
I
don't have
cut myself
scissor.
badly like 3
You know?
times.
I cut myself every day if I use mandolin. I never cut myself for the past 5 years with a knife.
Mandolin is a bastard.
Yeah. I never used meat slicer. The thing that I always think that when it comes to chef, I always look up to a Chinese cuisine with the chef that use cleaver like a pro. I have myself 2 cleavers, and I want to be as good as them how they use cleaver, because Chinese, one knife rule all, one cleaver for everything, meat, fish, bone, veg. Everything.
Simplicity.
And it's so sharp, it's so good. And come back to Chef Shorties. I think what makes Chef Shorties is the chef nowadays doesn't know what a chef is. Back in the days when I started to become a chef, as professional chef in 2007, 2008, there was shouting, there was swearing.
Long hours, it was different. Yeah.
And I end up got fired from place to places. I cry, I punch the wall, I go to the walking pitch, I bang my head against the wall. I was like, how stupid I am to make that stupid mistake. Because you want to be better. You never want to make that mistake. Overcooked meat, raw vegetable, raw fish.
You do it once, maybe twice, and then...
You know, it's an experience. You know, you beat yourself about it, you come back stronger, and you learn. You make mistake and you learn. And some people make mistake, you know what, this is not for me, go somewhere else and make the same mistake. And they will never
for
develop.
Years and years and years.
They never develop.
Yeah.
It just comes from the heart. If you want to become a chef, it's 100% commitment to the cause of making food for customer.
Yes.
Not making food and earn a lot of money. People think
that will
like,
come naturally, I think.
People think like being a chef is all about money. For me, being a chef is do what you like to do and get a feedback from customer that they like your food, and that is so most important thing.
If they like it,
I
then...
need to pay my bills, but
Yeah.
you know, everybody needs to pay their bills.
Sure.
That's why we put the price on the menu.
That's it. Thank you very much. Now, the last question will be directed to chefs who are watching right now. Hello,
cool.
chefs.
Peace.
Why they should come and work with you?
Why did you come and work for me? No, you never work for me. You work for yourself and you work alongside with me. We, like I say in the beginning of this interview, we want to bring Asian food to the next level. And we want to be the best. So you want to be the best. You want to be a part of the team, which is one team, one dream. Round table night. We don't have square table. We have round table, as you see. Yeah. Everybody face together.
Everyone's equal.
Yeah. I am the head chef. I am the mind behind it, but I'm not the one who's doing it. So I have 2 hands. I like you guys. Yeah. I have 2 hands, 2 arms, 2 eyes, and 1 nose, 1 mouth. Yeah. Hey. If I can do it, you can do it. All you need to do is what you want. Know what you want. If you want to learn Asian food to the next level, come. Join my team. Even one day, come and see what we're doing. Happy to have you. But be prepared. When you come in my kitchen, you'll become my staff and my team, and you'll behave like one. If you're not being prepared for that, don't bother. Stay home, watch some telly, yeah? Play some game or have some pie in the pub. But you're serious about knowing something, want to be somebody, want to achieve some certain things in your life, get off your couch, your chair, or get away from your phone that you're watching at the moment. Come to Mahiki, Kensington, Pufferfish. Yeah? Come into the kitchen. Ask me if you can join us for a day or week or month or permanent staff, whatever. But do it for yourself. Don't do it for me. Don't for your girlfriend, not for your wife. Do it for yourself.
You should come and join Sakorn at some point tonight. We'll let you know how the food was. Come, meet this guy, have some dinner. Thank you very much, Sakorn.
You're welcome.
Great talking to you, man.
Thank you. Hope to see you guys soon.